Welcome everyone. Well, this is my 2060, but I managed to pick up a Zotac 3060 Ti. It is actually right here. I drove 4 hours on Christmas Day, 2 hours there, 2 hours back to actually pick this up for MSRP. So I finally got one, and not by scalper prices because that's just retarded. Anyway, so we're gonna test out some power consumption and everything in Windows today. And this is my test rig. This is my little test bench. So yeah, I ordered a frame from Red Panda Mining. Hopefully that shows up sometime. But for now, with Christmas delays and everything, who knows? But for now, this is what I have set up right here for as my test bench. So yeah, I gotta do what you gotta do. So I do have it on right now, as you can see right there. It is in Windows. And we are looking at our system with no card. So this is our system power consumption of, what are we going here? Let's go 21.8, looks like the peak. So I can go with 21.8 just to be a benefit of the doubt. Just wanted to point one thing out over the 3070s and 3080s, that this is only a single 8-pin. So that will be great when it comes to, putting out your PSUs and everything. You're only going to need 1 PSI per card for power, plus for your risers. This case, I'm just plugging it straight into the PCI Express port, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to point out one single 8-pin on the 3060, so that's pretty sweet when it comes to cable management. We're booted back into Windows. I got some overclocks in, 60 power limit, minus 502 on the core, plus 1250 on the memory, and the fans are at 75%, just because it has a stable version. So here we're sitting at 38.2, 39.2. So I'm going to go with 39 for our system idle. So that is power with the fans. I'm just going to look at our number here. So there we got 31 idle. Essentially our system is 21.8. So our card is already pulling 17.2 watts just with the 75% on the fans there. Before we even get into power consumption and all that, I just wanted to show you that there is a bug. We probably do need minor updates. So as you can see here, we're running 120 watts, so the software says, and we do have one incorrect share already, and we'll get a whole bunch of incorrect shares and then the odd valid share, but you're getting a massive amount. And first thing you think of, yes, I gotta tune my overclock, something's wrong. Well, that's not necessarily the case. If you load the DAG file with your overclocks on, for some reason you'll just start getting massive rejected shares. So in order to fix that, you actually have to load your DAG file. This is what I've been finding anyway, without any overclocks. And then once your DAG is loaded, then you just snap your preset, turn your overclocks on, and bam, you're mining at least until the next epoch number. For some reason, when it reloads your DAG each time, you have to be in your stock for some reason. So here we are like this. Now I'm just going to stop, load this in stock, and then swap it over, and I'll show you what I mean. So here we are. We're loading the DAG up. We got no overclocks on. Everything's power limit 100, core 0, memory 0. Now I did not try to load this with a lower power limit. I imagine it would work. There, look, we already got a valid share. So our DAG is, I believe, is loaded. Whoa, can I see here? Where does it say? 73, DAG loaded. Okay, yeah, so we're loaded up. Now I'm just going to pop on an overclock here where I was. There. So we got our overclocks on. And now you will start seeing valid shares. You won't get any rejected. It'll just keep mining the way it's supposed to mine. As you can see, there's our 177 watt usage. That's pretty crazy, way too high. But there we go, S share found, accepted. So yeah, you got to load without your overclocks, and then once you got your DAG file loaded, then you can start mining away. And for some reason, I don't know why it's doing that. We probably need some tweaks and fixes, but that's what I'm noticing right now. 3 valid shares. We got 120 watts, 119.8 watts happening in the software. Now a lot of people are saying NVIDIA software is right. Well, it is. It's close, but it's not actually accounting your fans. So I will tell you why I do my tests and how I do them. But first off, let's just look at our power here. So 158.3. It was 158.2 when I actually was doing my numbers together. See if it hits that again, but it's pretty stable at 58.2. So I'm still going to go with 158.2, just so you see. And as for my rig, I had to put a little box on there to prop it up so that I could actually get that card to fit. But yeah, so those are our numbers. we're just going to look at what I come up with now. So 158.2 subtract the 21.8 from our system comes out to our card is actually using 136.4 watts. So that is what our card is running. And the reason I do this is because our system at 21.8 was not using, that was the power it was using with no card in it. Therefore, no power from the card. Now, when it is idle is at 39 with the card in. Like I stated, 17.2 watts with the card in, is the card was already used. So if we actually went and we subtracted our 158 from our 39 watt idle, which is what I see a lot of people do, which could give you false numbers. So especially if you're trying to, or I guess especially if you're trying to get the numbers for how big of a PSU you need or total systems when you're putting a full rig together for calculations, that it actually equals 119 watts if you include your system idle, which, well, I explained how I did mine, and the software is reading 120. We'll just have another look here. Software, GPU is actually 119.8. So it is currently correct on the mining, but the total power of the card is not right for NVIDIA in software. Those are the numbers that I'm finding. It is only detecting the power that your card is using, and it is not detecting your fans. So you got to account for the power that your fans are actually using as well. To do some efficiency ratings here. Where did I put them now? Essentially, oh yeah, so with my numbers here at 61.8 megahash at 136.4 watts, that's coming out to 0.453 megahash per watt. So that's actually pretty darn good. Now 1660 supers and TIs are supposed to be known to be very efficient. So I was trying to put some numbers together. So they both do 30 megahash about. So you can get two of them. That'll be 60 megahash, which is pretty close to the same megahash for two of those cards. Now they're supposed to pull out 70 watts each. So that'd be 140. And now like doing for my testing here, like I said, they're probably pulling about, I'm guessing, maybe 85 watts, 85 to 90 watts. But I'm going off all the numbers I see online. I'm trying to get a 1660, find one, someone's selling it cheap somewhere, but I can't seem to find one anywhere. But I do want to try to do my own tests on it this way so I could figure out the numbers correctly. But anyway, we're going with 70 watts by 2, and that's 140 watts for 60 megahash, which is ultimately you are using more power to get less megahash on two 1660s than you are than 3060 Ti. So that is quite interesting. The 3060 Ti seems to just be an amazing card, and I'm hoping someday this week I can pick up another one. I'm waiting on a guy, but supposedly his delivery just went missing. So it says, whoa, what's going on there? So it says on his tracking anyway, so someone probably stole it. So I may not be getting my second one. And how I actually got these was I sold my 4 gig cards. So I think this is a great trade-off. I got rid of a couple 4 gig 570s and got enough to get two 3060s. So that's pretty sweet on my end, I believe. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do some more testing here. I will get a proper rig going here, test bench. But yeah, right now this seems to be working. Just gotta do what you gotta do.